Hello, happy freaking, what is it? Happy, it's what, Thursday? It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, coming in live for the breakfast show from Florida. Usually I am in Michigan. We are currently in Florida, specifically Orlando. I'm coming in for the breakfast show. Hey, if you happen to be brand spanking new, in the comments, please drop new. And if you're returning, so you've been a part of a breakfast show before, in the comments, can you please say like happy Thursday or drop a 1 if you can hear me. I guarantee you an episode every Monday through Friday. It's always between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Like I said, I'm usually in Michigan. Right now, I am in Orlando for this morning's breakfast show. So good morning, the Peter. Can you drop a 1, please, if you can hear me? I just want to make sure you can hear me. I'm trying to get my device set up over here for my agree, continue. Okay, so you can hear me. Awesome. So this morning, I'm going to break down what I'm going to exactly have for breakfast, and I'm going to share 3 things that I started doing after struggling for 11 months to drop 1 inch. I want you to envision me going in to get a physical. I went in for a physical. I was the heaviest I'd ever been, and I got a clean bill of health. Everything was fine. And I'm like, well, listen, doc, I just don't know what it is that I'm doing incorrectly because I've tried X, Y, and Z, and I'm getting absolutely nowhere. And she ended up pulling up a chair and writing me a prescription for what is called the metformin. I took her prescription and I listened to a lot of people's advice. A lot of people that I know were like, hey, listen, Michelle, have you met Dr. James? Have you listened to Dr. James? Have you heard of the book, The Obesity Fix? Like, I'm telling you, if you hear something being brought up a lot, chase it. Because that day when I got in my car, I ended up getting the Audible book. Literally, I got the Audible. That's so weird that I cannot eligible for this teacher. Try again later. That's so weird. I ended up getting that Audible book, and that book forever changed my life. There were 3 things I was not doing. And I'm going to tell you right now that when I started doing them, I dropped literally 30 pounds in 5 months. That was after 11 months of not dropping any weight. But it all makes perfect sense now. When I upped my protein, I was using things that had toxins and dyes inside of them. When I upped my water, I was adding enhancers to them that I didn't realize affected my cortisol. When I used fiber, I started using literally freaking packets of Metamucil, which found out had yellow dye inside of them. All those things have a direct correlation to what? They have a direct correlation to what it is that's going on with cortisol and glucose storing visceral fat. So that's what we're gonna cover today, okay? So in the comments, as I said, if you cannot hear me, let me know. Tell me in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm gonna dive in and I'm gonna cover these 3 things right now. So number 1 is the fiber part. I actually have Metamucil somewhere to show you as an example. I used to use Metamucil. And if you right now get an app called Yuka, Y-U-K-A, literally I want you to download Y-U-K-A. If you get that app, guess what? With that app, it tells you toxins, dyes, and carcinogens that are inside of foods that you are using, inside of enhancements that maybe you're adding to your water. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I highly recommend using that. Do not add things like that. It spikes cortisol, literally, it's awful. So be very careful, okay? So number 1 is with your fiber intake, you want 25 grams every single day. 25 grams of fiber every day. You don't want to go above like 40 grams of fiber because too much of a good thing is just as harmful, okay? So too much of a good thing, please help ASAP. Can't go live on Instagram. Okay, so Ashley. Can you guys hear me? Can you drop a 1 if you can hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Okay, good. So 25 grams every single day. One thing that's amazing is your berries. You've got blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Awesome. 1 cup is 8 grams. After that, you can do leafy greens, broccoli, spinach, 7 grams in 1 cup. The best is going to be the Royo bagel, R-O-Y-O. Your Royo bagel literally has 17 grams of fiber, and it's Y-U-K-A approved. Or the second thing you can do is a slice of Carbonat bread. Carb-O-N-A-U-T. Literally, the Carbonat bread has 15 grams of fiber, 40 calories. It's Y-U-K-A approved. It's super delicious. You might need to download the Instacart app and search it to see where you can find it. Or I also know that Amazon does have it. So that's my little piece of advice for you on that for fiber. Why fiber though? If you don't give me a why behind something, it's really freaking hard for me to show up and be like, hey, listen, you should be getting this much fiber. So the why is because it's the vacuum to the intestinal tract. Your intestinal tract literally goes like this. And there's toxins, dyes, carcinogens, and food being stuck inside of your intestinal tract if you're deficit in water, if you're deficit in movement, if you're deficit in steps. Think about it. And when we have leftover food in the intestinal tract, what happens? Bacteria, inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, weird noises going on within the stomach area. Not good, right? So the next time that you don't want fiber or you look for it, be like, but wait, I need to help push everything through me right now. I need to get it out of me right now. That's my number one piece of advice. You will see within 72 hours a difference to inflammation, a difference to bloating, a difference to irregular bowel movements, and a difference to foul smelling weird noises going on in the belly area. You'll see it. So that right there should be the number one symptom of like, okay, I really need to be doing this. Okay, that's that. For your fiber intake, it's the only thing that can swell to the depth of the intestinal tract. Okay, it literally acts as a vacuum through insoluble and soluble fiber. There are two types, insoluble and soluble fiber. That's what you find that becomes the thick and mushy like a jellyfish, sticky like a leech grabbing onto it. It pushes it out while you release a bowel, or it uses it as energy. So you're gonna see a direct alleviation within 72 hours. It's massive for weight loss. The second thing is water intake. You guys, water, like half of your current weight, like I said, I'm in Orlando, so half of your current weight in ounces of water each and every day. What's your current weight? Take it, divide it in half. Just take it and divide it in half. That's how many ounces of water you want each and every day. So I was $180, 180 pounds. Divide by 2 is 90 ounces. I needed 90 ounces of water every single day. If you think this is going to be a struggle, drop the word tip in the comments and I'm gonna give you a tip, okay? I thought that it was nearly impossible. I was the girl who got into bed and it was 5:30 or 8 o'clock at night and I was like, listen, it's another day I didn't drink water. Great, guess what? It's another day that it's too late to drink water. I'm gonna be up all night going to the bathroom. This can't happen. Good morning, Lisa. This can't be going on. So what happened was I learned about the timer. There's a timer method. If you wake up, hi Wendy, if you seriously wake up and you set a timer and every 90 minutes, you literally stop, drop, and drink for 15 seconds, your entire life is going to change. Entire life. You're gonna stop, you're gonna drop, and you're gonna be like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis, and you're gonna repeat the cycle all day long. My watch says 42 minutes. When it goes off, I stop, I drop, and I drink. I have a really cool red water bottle, it's over there. It's super easy. It goes with me everywhere I go. I have a straw, it's 40 ounces. I don't have to fill it every day and have 20 of these little bottles. I've got the timer, and instead of adding Mio or Crystal Light, which does what? What does Mio or Crystal Light do to your water? Some people start upping their water, they gain weight. Then I'm like, well, what are you doing? What are you using in your water? Oh, you're adding enhancers. Okay, go get this app called Yuka, Y-U-K-A. I want you to scan it right now. I want you to scan this app, use this app, and then literally it tells me there's toxins, dyes, and carcinogens inside of it. No joke. That spikes cortisol levels, that spikes glucose levels. Now our body is storing visceral fat. Literally, storing your food is fat. Your body is just like a system, okay? Literally. On Instagram, any idea as of why? What the heck? Okay, that's your water. In the bottom of your water, how about you add blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries? How about instead of that, you add peppermint leaves, okay? Even though they are 0 sugar, yes, redness, scan it, get the YUKA app, you're gonna faint. Like I even was using electrolytes that my husband got me for like a holiday and I thought it was good because people talk about electrolytes in your water for menopause. The ones from Up and Up, which is Target, they have carcinogens, dyes, and toxins inside of them. If it does not have a good rating on that YUKA app, we should not be putting it into the body. Because when the body's in stress, when the body's in flight or fight, guess what's happening? your body is all over the place. It's like spasmode. It's like having a fever. So that's something that's, hi Andrea, extremely important. So stop using them unless it's YUKA approved. Does that help? Set the timer, use something to enhance it with. It's half of your weight, and the first thing you should do before coffee is water. Water is how your body burns fat. It's called lipolysis. 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 Lipolysis is the process of how you burn fat, and how your body does it is through hydrolysis. You take half of your weight, literally in ounces of water, it goes through a process, good morning Angela, that's called hydrolysis, and if it doesn't have it, it just doesn't burn fat. End of discussion. So out of 365 days, how many days are you actually burning fat? How many is it? Yes, seltzer water can cause, I didn't notice any restriction, what is the error message? Literally seltzer water, you can add as long as it's just straight seltzer water, 100, but here's the deal. If you want to actually have a benefit, carbonated water does what? People like the taste. People like the bubbliness of it. People like the way it makes them feel full. If you add or follow today a guy named Gary Brecka, your entire life will teach you now, and you will be able to 10x how your blood flows. Your blood flows. Look down at your arm right now. My blood is flowing differently than it did 3 hours ago when I got out of bed. Because why? Because if you follow Gary Brecka and you look into the science behind what your body does to constrict and get blood to flow to all the areas of your body, it makes perfect sense. Because listen, in your bloodstream, your blood goes through the canal, the vessel, a certain depth, a certain ratio. It's called nitric oxide. And the smallest element on the element table, the smallest ever, okay? Redness, you gotta just let your body get used to it. Yeah, lemon and cayenne pepper is amazing. Cucumbers, redness, it took me 6 weeks to drop my first pound, but cumulatively I'm down 30 pounds in 5 months. So I would just, you know what I mean? Marry the process, divorce the results. It's been so worth it. I just know when I upped my fiber, why was I putting weight on? Even more. Why was when I upped my water? These were the reasons why. So sometimes we don't do our due diligence. We live in the United States. You guys, they can add toxins, dyes, and carcinogens to our food. We can have dyes, we can have red color, we can have yellow 6, right? In the UK, it's not even allowed. They're banned from the marketplace. Here, we have to do our due diligence. So some of us think, hey, I'm upping my water, I'm doing myself a service, I'm helping myself, but really we're causing more harm, okay? So with that, with the water, if you add hydrogen daily, you wanna make sure it's in the form of a crystallit. You add it to your water, and if you drink it, it dilates the blood vessel for 10 hours, 10 times. So think about it. If you went and a woman was pregnant, right, and she goes to have the baby, she literally has a child, well, guess what? She can be dilated with Pitocin for 10 hours, or she can and have the baby. Your body does the same thing through something called hydrogen. So I just literally take this right here. It's a sachet. Crystallits is the best format. Go get what you want, but I have a very big piece of advice. Yeah, lemon and cayenne is great. A very good piece of advice. Look at science, look at clinicals, look at third-party validation, and look at cleanliness of the crap that you're using. I don't say that lightly because I never knew any of this. Crystallits is the best formation. I used to buy my tablets of hydration from TJ Maxx. That's not the place you should be purchasing, okay? So all I have to do every morning is I go through this experiment where literally I take this, it comes out clear. It sucks there's only 3 flavors in stock right now. You can only do black cherry, grape, or lemon lime. But it goes in clear. I just open this up. It goes in clear. It turns bright yellow, telling me the hydrogen gas has been oxidized. This is molecular, right? I drink it within 15 minutes of it turning bright yellow, literally, and that's it. It's in me for 10 hours. How is this going to benefit you? How do you know if this is something that you even should be adding in? Do you have brain fog? If you have perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, I would 150% add hydrogen, crystallits into your everyday. Okay, brain fog, if you have headaches, if you have blood pressure, those 2 things will improve from hydrogen. If you also have, look at this oxidizing right now. If you have any type of feet pain, if you have low performance or recovery in the gym, athletes are paying thousands for this right now because of the benefits that it brings in. For again, 10 hours. So if they take this right now, I have until 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. It's in my body and you don't have that crash. So this one right here is nitro. Samantha, there's a video that explains it better than I can. Actually, if you drop the word nitro, I can share that video. I interviewed like 25 plus different types of hydrogen engineers. I went with this one because of the science, the clinicals, and the third-party validation. Unfortunately, you can't find it on Amazon, but if you drop nitro with the star, I can send you the link and you can find it through the New Ava. Okay? That's the hydrogen. So now we have fiber, now we have water. The third thing, you guys, is what you already know. But what's the why behind it? And are we using bars or shakes? Are they YUKA approved? And it's your protein intake. How much protein really is it though? How much protein? King Coop, all I need you to do, because the comments will disappear, this is my Instagram handle or my Facebook handle. If you guys send me a direct message, I've got you. Okay, I'll be in there, I'll send the video. If you drop it, if it intrigues you, awesome. If it doesn't, there's no big deal. If you do want to claim it, you can go to thebreakfastshow.net right here in your web browser. The first thing that's going to pop up, it says New Ava. It's called Nitro. Okay, so New Ava, and it's called Nitro. Everything that you use is 30 days money back guaranteed, and even guarantees to give you money back for the shipping. You'll only see blackberry cherry, yep, because those ones are sold out. Okay, that's for that. I hear so many people talking about how many grams we actually need a day. Brady's mom, it's really your desired weight. Your desired weight in grams of protein. So if you go right now to Google and you're like, hey, my desired weight, okay? You literally could be like 5 foot, 7 inch female, desired weight. It says right here, 125. Literally, I need this fixed ASAP. Restriction, going live, Instagram. Okay, literally, what comes up for you? Mine says 125 grams to 150 grams. There was not a day that I did not get 150 grams of protein. And if you're looking at me right now and you're like, what the actual heck? Okay, actually, if you hit follow and drop in the comments the word protein, there is a guide that helped me in many ways that you can have. It is not my guide, but it helped me in so many ways. Drop in the comments the word free, F-R-E-E, and I'll give it to you. Brady's mom said, wow, it's so hard. Listen though, I'm gonna teach you a hack. See my hydrogen water? It's becoming molecular, okay? The hack is this. All you have to do when you're looking at something for your protein is you have to look at the calories on the back, okay? When you find the calories on the back in big bold, you're gonna cover the last number of calories. Just cover it up with your finger. If there's 100 calories, cover up the last number, you have 10. Is there 10 grams of protein in that item? And if there's not, that's not a protein. If you're doing bars and shakes, like my twin sister who is struggling with her weight, listen, you have to make sure they're YUKA approved. Because I was using the David bar, and there was like 7 different types of toxins and dyes inside of them that's spiking my cortisol. When my cortisol levels and glucose levels are constantly up here, guys, it's like being a mom. When you're under this flight or mode and you're like, listen, kids, I'm about to go nuts, it's causing stress. And that's why they say people who can't lose weight, it's right here. If you want that guide, I put it right here for you, thebreakfastshow.net, right under free protein guide. F-R-E-E protein guide. You won't miss it. Yeah, it says F-R-E-E protein guide. Literally, that's what happens. So if you, in any way, shape, or form, are using them and you don't want to get it through Whole Foods, make sure 150 that you make sure that it's Yucca approved. That app is free for you. Okay? So did I just give you a brand new tip? Drop a 1 in the comments if you understand my new hack. The hack is to literally go in, you look at the last number of calories. Say that something's 80 calories. I look at the last number of 80, I cover it. I have 8. When I go down to protein, there should be 8 grams. Is there? If there's not a good bang for my buck. I'm gonna go shopping for more. But be careful because there's even, I use it for skincare too. There's even gels we're putting on our face, shampoo, conditioner. All this is doing is going into the bloodstream. One of the biggest reasons why people are struggling to lose weight right now is because of the imbalance of the body. It's just like the pH balance of the water, okay? What you can do, if it's been a long period of time and you can relate to any of my friends, do you store fat in this back area? Do you have fat in the back? Do you have fat in the front? Drop a 1. I'm curious if you have any of those. Like right here, do you have fat in the back area or do you have fat, this right there, I could walk up to people right now at the mall and I'm like, listen, you can't help it. They didn't realize, holy crap, I'm using electrolytes that had freaking toxins inside of them. Oh my gosh, the first ingredient in my peanut butter was sugar. When you have more days of regular food intake, but your toxins, dyes, carcinogens, and sugar trump your regular food intake, the more this happens, the more your body stops responding. You have peptides, right? You don't have to do a GLP shot. I've listened to 4 Audible books now on the GLP shot. It tricks the brain. It tricks the brain that you have more of the GLP-1 hormone inside of it. Do you want to trick your brain? Drop a 1. Do you want to add in what's a mimicking effect at a cellular level to actually shake the body up and to get the rusted peptides into lubricated again? Thank you, Brady's mom. Do you? Because you can do it. You don't have to do an injectable. Even if you're injecting with peptides, ask for the shot insert. Say, give me the shot insert to the peptide. Take it, Google it. Are there embryos inside of it? Be careful, because if we're not doing our due diligence, we're actually causing more harm than good. Are we blaming, hey, I've tried X, Y, and Z and none of this stuff works, it's all a bunch of, or did we not do our due diligence? So what you can do at a mimicking effect is there's 20,000 different types of peptides found within you, okay? 20,000. There's 2 that do a full metabolic insert. Shot insert, like when whatever's in the injectable they're giving you. Ask for every single thing in that shot insert. You can even do it if you go to the doctors, like with your kids. Does that make sense? There's 20,000. Write this down. Sloop 3332. SLUPPP 332. It's called the exercise mimicking effect peptide. You'll find it. There's no caffeine inside of it. The second one out of 20,000 is 5-amino-1-MQ. And what they've done is, over time now, for the last 10 years, out of all the peptides in our body, 20,000 plus, they have found the 2 that will give you a 99.9% metabolic reset. And if you get the microbead formality, you have the best absorption. But there shouldn't be any other ingredients. If you were to come to me right now, I want to show you something. Take a picture of this. It says Sloop 3332, and it says 5-amino-1-MQ. Do you see that? There's no fillers. But yeah, it's a medical grade weight loss peptide that literally is replacing Ozempic and Trizepatide. But this triangle, I take it 30 minutes before my first meal, and that's it. For 2 months in a row, I take 1 month off and I cycle it until I reach my goal. I get off of it. And I maintain my weight loss efforts. Why? Because the evolution of peptides found in your body, these 2 do a full metabolic reset. And you maintain your weight loss efforts if your regular food intake outweighs and is more than processed foods, toxins, and dyes. See, toxins and dyes and carcinogens, what's that doing? More harm than good. This is called body, Brady. Actually, if you guys drop the word body in the comments, I interviewed over 20 peptide experts. This one's proven through science, clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. People are referring to it as bikini in a bottle, okay? If you want right now, you can actually get it. It's a peptide stack. It's 2 in 1. It's in the form of a microbead for the formality of the evolution of absorption. You can get it. It's usually $219. Typical people would need a stupid prescription for it. You can claim it today for $169. The price can never go up for a full month supply above $189. Drop body with a star right now. It's back in stock as of this morning. Okay, that's body. So the third thing with the protein, having that hack, is why. You burn 30% more calories, you guys, eating protein. That's the why behind protein. Your metabolism starts to shift at 30. We want to come in on the back end and biohack that. For the video on body, you guys, I need you to message me on either my Instagram handle or Facebook, because the comments are going to disappear. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a pain in the rear end. So this is my Instagram account. That's my Facebook account. If you want it, yeah, it should be in stock. I just put it there just now. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, you'll see New Wava. It's called body. Yes, so Monique, people refer to it as bikini in a bottle, but it's actually body. It's for men and women. Listen, you want the best bang for your buck? Get the signature set. It's a 4-month supply. You see 3 bottles, you get Nitro, $50 value for free. So in a signature set, you get all of March, full month supply, all of April, you take off May because you cycle it, you have June. You don't order till July, and you can pick that up today for $530. $530? People are injecting themselves for $299 with Trizepatide. That's tricking their brain. They have to get it weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. What in the actual heck is gonna happen to them when they get off of this? This at a cellular level works with your body from the inside out. That is body. So again, if you didn't get the body video, drop body. I'll introduce you to the peptide stack expert. If you want it, drop body with a star. That's where you find it. Signature set gives you the nitro $50 value, the hydrogen water for FREE. You're getting cheaper, okay? With protein, you burn 30% more calories eating it. Number 2, it improves your muscle tone. Men and women are having a higher ratio after the age of 40 to having fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, and broken bones. You guys, we hear every day about people who become older and slip and fall. That slip and fall could be the evolution of why they are no longer alive. They could end up with pneumonia, they could end up sick, they could end up not. The side effects you're looking at, there's only those 2 peptides: better energy, hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity, increasing the NAD plus within the body. Look up NAD plus, increasing the NAD plus within the body. And the 5-amino-1-MQ has 30 positive benefits to stabilizing and improving insulin sensitivity, okay? So those are the type. I have people with hyperthyroidism, no thyroid, diabetes, high A1C, blood pressure, high cholesterol using this. Cancer patients. So because it's a holistic cellular approach, it's mimicking what's in the body. Hashimoto's, yes, Brady's mom, that as well, okay? So with your protein, you burn 30% more calories. Did you know there's 4 calories, 1 gram of protein? 4 calories, 1 gram of carb. Freaking 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. So you have to be careful. It helps with arthritis, but you would want to get a collagen. Collagen is the most abundant protein in you right now. And unfortunately, we have 100% at 20. 100%. In each year after 20, you lose a minimum of 1%. Well, guess what that is? That's your hair, that's your skin, that's your nails, that's your joints, that's your muscles, that's your wrinkles, skin's elasticity, but arthritis. But here's the problem. There's 5 types of collagen. For 10 years, I didn't even know this, and I was using the wrong type. I was buying my collagen from Costco. Did you know there's 5 types of collagen? Drop a 1 if you actually knew that. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. Wow. Which one do you use? Type 4 and 5 don't even have to do with the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. It's only the type 4 and it's only the type 5. Hi, honey. Hi, how are you? Coming to my castle. I'm on live and I'm getting off, okay? Type 4 and 5 have to do with the gut lining. Type 1, 2, and 3 have to do with the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Which one are you using? Be dead honest. If you don't know, put I don't know. Isn't it cute in here? So it's a type 2 collagen is the best bang for your buck. Let me tell you why. Type 1 and 3 are in your body dormant. Right now they're dormant in your body, okay? You add type 2, activates type 1. 1 and 2 together activate type 3. You now have 1, 2, and 3 all working for you, okay? Number 2, go take the Yucca app, scan your moisturizer. Scan them, go like this. If you're rubbing into your face toxins, dyes, and carcinogens, scan it with the YUKA app. What do you think that's doing in the bloodstream? What do you think that's doing with the nitric oxide? Which is it all goes into each other. So when you use it, use a type 2. If you are afraid of the moisturizer, organic tremolo mushroom acts as a hyaluronic acid. Number 2, if you get half of your weight in ounces of water, it waters your skin. It's the moisturizing mechanism behind what moisturizer has inside of it, okay? Number 3, with that, always make sure that you're using a liquid collagen because of the absorption. Type 2, water soluble, liquid, okay? Well, the one that I have, you can get it from Italy. Write this down, Morosil, M-O-R-O-S-I-L, M-O-R-O-S-I-L. It's a blood red orange, and they cut it open, and inside of it is an antioxidant. That antioxidant is proven in a patent study. 94% of people who use it, guess what? Fat at 12 weeks, down. Body fat percentage, body fat composition, also massive amounts of inches in the visceral fat belly area, right here, especially C-section. That's where it attacks. The 6% who didn't get results, you're probably thinking that'll be me. I was thinking the same. It's because they weren't consistent with using it. They weren't consistent. It's not that hard to wake up, take a chocolate frickin' syrup that has to stay in the fridge. I already had it this morning. Put it on a tablespoon, just like this, and take it off the spoon. This has in it organic tremolo mushroom. Top ingredient. The first ingredient listed in anything you eat or buy, it's what you find the most of. Last ingredient, the least of. Be careful what you're purchasing. This has 1 exact dose of the Morosil blood red orange in it. This has type 2 collagen medical grade in it. It's water soluble as well, and has fenugreek to support the gut lining. You would never find something better. 4 supplements in 1. The problem is, Meredith, there's only 2 flavors in stock right now. You can only do my chocolate raspberry or my chocolate Andes mint. If you drop in the comments the word slim, I will send you the collagen expert. You can see the science, the clinicals, the third-party validation, and the cleanliness behind it. Award-winning for the first time, called Slim. If you want, right now, I'm going to let you know, an entire month supply usually runs at $109. You're getting it today for $69. It is literally $20 off for a brand new customer. The price can never go above $89 on you. I highly recommend dropping the word slim with a star to snag your first bottle, 30 days money back guaranteed, literally for $69. What is that, over $40 off? What's this saying? Investigated this, seems like this estimate is the same issue also with the post. Okay. Oh wow, you can't use some features. Learn about community standards. Wait, it's saying I can't for 365 days? If you want it, just send me a message. Hey, Brady's mom, this is my Instagram message if you say slim, or this is my Facebook message. Okay, so Instagram, Facebook. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, just put that in your web browser, go to New Wava. It's called Snow Slim, just like it sounds, so slim. Snow Slim, and what you're gonna see is the single bottle, you save money. The duo, you save even more money, that's a 2-month supply. The trio is a 3-month supply. That's the best bang for your buck. The trio would be the best bang. Now you have 12 weeks, okay? Now you have 12 weeks. So, any questions in regards to Slim, and if you want to drop which one you're using in the comments, I can let you know if it's a good type of collagen, if it's medical grade. Just know the first ingredient listed on anything is what you find the most of. Last ingredient, you find the least of. So be very, very specific. I would prefer the chocolate raspberry, okay? So you've got your body, your medical grade weight loss peptide. You don't need trizepatide or Ozempic or Semu-Blight, right? Drop body if you didn't get the video. You have your Slim, which is your belly fat blasting liquid collagen, 4 supplements in 1 month supply. You've got your hydrogen, nitrogen, water, and you also have your pesticide-free coffee. That would be the stack to ideally what we would see, because 9 out of 10 times, people are enhancing their water with toxins, dyes, carcinogens. 9 out of 10 times your coffee has pesticides inside of it. Pesticides inviting into the body add inflammation. They also, literally, listen to this, you guys, because they're roasted beans and there's a lot of heat, they usually are become carcinogenic. I was using what's called Rise. There's one specifically ingredient inside of there. Do your due diligence. If you can find a Colombian brew that's pesticide free, this one specifically comes from Italy. It's right here, it comes from Sicily. I brought it here with me. The smell, it has Ceylon cinnamon. Stop using regular cinnamon in the kitchen. Regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. So Ceylon cinnamon, L-theanine, cordyceps, and lion's mane mushrooms, and it comes specifically all the way over from Sicily. There's a video actually. Drop the word coffee if you are a coffee drinker. I highly recommend you doing your due diligence on the background of coffee. And if you want, right now they're actually doing, you can snag an entire bag for 30 days money back guaranteed. You can literally snag a bag, try it, and they'll let you send it back and give you shipping money if you don't fall in love with it. Most people, Samantha, they're losing like 5 pounds from the first week because they're impurifying the body of those pesticides. Pesticides cause cortisol shake, glucose shake, come on food, eat me right now. Even if you're an apple with an omelet, I'm gonna store it all right here as visceral fat. I see it every day, okay? So for that video, if you just shoot me a direct message on Instagram, just say on there, you can say coffee, I'll send the video with you. There's an expert who talks about all the details behind that, And then if you want it, I actually pinned it right here, thebreakfastshow.net. You'll see it under Nueva. Under Nueva, it's called Nueva Morning. Think of morning brew, Nueva Morning, okay? That's where that Colombian brew is. Yeah, she's like, I'm drinking it right now. It's delicious. It's very, very, very good. Candace, yes. I just use some unsweetened almond milk, right? A little bit of stevia, honey, or maple syrup. Froth it all together and pour it on top. It's really delicious and super light. Or sometimes I use a clean, YUKA, Yucca approved, what? Protein drink to make it into a protein coffee, okay? But that's really the whole analogy behind it. If you want, and if you can find out, I was the girl who was using products from Walgreens. And let me tell you something about Walgreens. You don't know what you're buying. You don't know what the best thing is. It reminds me a lot of going right now to Kroger. If there's 4 brands of cottage cheese, which one am I buying? What products are you buying? What I love is I was sitting literally right here. I was sitting at my desk, and 8 years ago, this is crazy, I had 60 grand in debt. Heaviest I'd ever been, and I read an article. And ever since that day, my entire life has changed. The article was talking about a gentleman, okay, linked to Amazon, who paid out his ex-wife billions and billions and billions of dollars. Billions. And I'm like, why? So I dig deeper. I'm intrigued. And coming to find out, he's got these products that have a warehouse in all different states, every city, not just one place, and it can take your product and give it directly to a consumer. So I'm like, awesome. Well, what the heck am I gonna create? I didn't have money for a website. I didn't have money for inventing a product. I didn't have money for a storage warehouse, monthly rent. I didn't have money to make sure that it's, has science and clinicals, third-party validation to pay for all that. But what I did find was if I find the product, all I would have to do is find the clients. I don't have to have any of the overhead, any of the BS that comes with the business that the owner has to have, and I can make up to 40% commission. You guys, I sell $30,000 to $50,000 a month. How? Through curiosity and attraction marketing. Today, I'm going to give 300 people like you this on a spoon. They're not going to show their face. They're not going to show lives. They're not going to do reels. And people are going to be reaching out to them saying, hey, Erica, what is that? Do you want to know what these people have been taught to say to find the clients? If I share the science behind it, it explains the science better than I can, would you watch it? Well, yeah. They earn up to 40% commission. So last month, from me introducing them to this distribution center to direct consumer, no overhead, no quota, no BS that comes with the business, we did 600,000. I did just by myself 20,000. My background was HR. My background was 60 grand in debt. My background was cleaning houses. My background was having a salon in my basement, and now that's what I do. I find the people, I have the community, and I have the organization. So right now, if I were to ask you, I want you to be dead honest. Sally, Sherry, Kelly, do you want to make more money right now in 2026? Drop the word hybrid. I'll share with you the exact model. There's no recruiting anyone, no spamming. It's curiosity and attraction marketing. You have a hero product. You have a system in place to point them to every single expert in the entire realm of the products. And on top of that, you have leadership. I'm going to teach you the system. Because I sucked 8 years ago, and I've literally failed forward to teach people like you how to do this in the nooks and crannies of their day. They're too busy, you do it mobilely. They're introverted, there's scripts. You don't have time, the nooks and crannies. There is no coming up with money to front it. So drop in the comments the word hybrid. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna share with you social retail so you can open up your virtual health and wellness store right now in every state in 190 countries, and you will never be broke, busted, or disgusted. You are now going to have more money than you do month, right? More month than you do money. That's not a fun experience to be through, and I'm gonna send it to you. I got you, Kelly. I will send that directly to you. If it's a good fit, awesome. There's no monthly minimum, there's no quota, there's no fee, there's no frickin' catch. So if you want that and you like money, you could use some extra money, you're positive, you're coachable, you're willing to grow, this is a fit for you. And if you don't have those things, it's not the best fit. So I hope you tune in tomorrow. I have pop-up episodes on the weekends. Tomorrow's Friday. You're guaranteed between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern an episode. Otherwise, if you have questions, pop into my messenger. Don't be afraid of me. I'm a human. I'll literally shoot you a direct message back. We can go back and forth. If this is not a good fit or there's not a product that can help you, maybe I can recommend something that is a good fit. We can go from there. We can run our faces off, and we can literally help people show up right now in 2026 and not only crush their health and wellness goals, but literally have more money than they do month instead of have more month than they do money. I'm telling you right now, it's going to empower your entire life. What you're going to learn is going to educate the living daylights on what social retail really is and what you're capable of. And you, my friends, through this curiosity and attraction marketing, are going to entertain people through a background and passion of literally health and wellness and helping people. You're not going to be a billboard. You're not going to be a new wave of queen. You ain't even going to mention it. So, last chance to drop the word in the comments video. I'll share that with you. It's called Social Retail. It's shifting retail, changing the game. If it's a good fit, awesome. If it's not, there's no hard feelings. It's not for everyone. So, I'm hopping off. It was an honor. Hopefully my Instagram's back up and running tomorrow. I know that I'm somehow in some Facebook jail, restricted for something. We'll go from there. I hope you have the best day. It was an honor to have you. Never forget that you, my friend, are unfrickin' stoppable. There is no one out there that has the same fingerprint as you do. And if you need anything, you know where to find me. But make sure you get that free protein guide if you go to thebreakfastshow.net. Amina, I got you. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to see it says FREE protein guide. And that free protein guide, Sue West, I got you. That free protein guide is the guide that did. It helped me in many ways. It's not my guide, but I'm giving it to you. Because the more that you can give, instead of get, the better off you feel and the better off your results, and tenfold karma comes back to you. So that guide helped me in many ways. Happy Thursday. Peace out from Orlando. See you guys tomorrow.